Congressional publications from ProQuest were originally developed by a company called CIS, Congressional Information Service, which started collecting, indexing, and abstracting congressional committee outputs, hearings, reports, and committee prints in 1970. Unlike other legislative history materials available at that time, they didn't just capture the documents associated with enacted laws, they indexed and abstract every hearing, report, or committee print from every Congress so you could actually do legislative history research for documents associated with bills that were not enacted. To access these materials, look for ProQuest Congressional Publications in the BC Law Library A to Z databases list. You arrive at a basic search screen that you can use to make a quick search, and that also links to some specific types of searches and has a link to the advanced search page. Along the left side of this advanced search page, you can see the types of materials that ProQuest Congressional provides access to. You will notice that different types of materials have different years of coverage. These represent the materials we have access to through our subscription. Other places may have access to more or less historical data. You can limit by materials type before a search or filter it afterwards. You can also limit your search by year or Congress. The legislative histories, which are part of the basic package, begin with the 91st Congress. When looking for a legislative history, I find it much easier to just start with the public law number, so I'm going to select Search by Number from the pull-down menu at the top. The Search by Number page has a number of options, including Search by Bill Number, which is very important for finding documents associated with bills that didn't pass, Public Law Number, and Statutes at Large citation. I'm searching for Public Law 11124, which is the 24th law passed in the 111th Congress. On the bottom left, you can see some of the types of documents this search retrieved, and we can filter by document type. And above, you can see that we can also filter by date or Congress. Too far down the page to show in this screenshot is a single legislative history. Let's choose that. We land on this reference page that has very little information, but clicking on the title, we link to the legislative history itself, which is in the form of an abstract. For the abstracts back to 1990, there are also a number of hyperlinks to many of the documents mentioned. Along the left is a little index to this legislative history that will let us jump to a particular part of this abstract. The bill that was made into this law and the related bills are all hyperlinks to the text of these bills. There's a pretty detailed summary of the law, then the subjects and descriptors used in indexing to help researchers who don't have a public law number like we did. Then references to proceedings on the floors of both chambers of Congress on this bill, complete with links to the text of the congressional record pages on which this bill was debated and voted on. It tracks not just the bill number that was actually enacted, it also gives history of basically the same bill from an earlier Congress and earlier versions of this bill that were replaced in this 111th Congress by the one that was eventually enacted. Below that are related bills versions, which in this case were procedural measures on the passage of these bills. Reports are listed for all these bills, and the CIS number is a hyperlink that takes you to an abstract of the report. And lower down on this page, there's a hyperlink to the full text of the bill, but not in PDF form. Back in the legislative history, there are also references to all the hearings held on these bills and the related bills. The accession number links to the CIS abstract of the hearings. Hearings abstracts contain detailed listings of witnesses, the subjects they spoke on, and the pages of the hearing where their testimony can be found, as well as a link to the PDF of the full text of the hearing. Back in the legislative history, there is more bibliographic information and links to committee prints and miscellaneous publications. And under the heading Miscellaneous Other Publications is the bibliographic information on the presidential signing statement. If you don't have a public law, you can search by keyword, subject, title, or even witness testifying before a particular committee. These are the results from a search for Health Maintenance Organization amendments restricted by results to the 94th Congress. There are hearings, House and Senate documents, and reports, and one legislative history. Because this is a law before 1990, there are a lot fewer hot links. No links to the bill text, and there are no links to the debates. The CIS abstracts and indexes are also available in Lexis Advance in the sources US CIS Index and CIS Historical Indexes databases. And here's how the CIS legislative history of Public Law 11124 looks on Lexis.